One of my favorite quotes is by John Maxwell, and he says, if you're a leader and no one's following you, you're just taking a walk. If we raise up leaders within OPTAVIA, and some of them don't know their leadership potential, but that's my responsibility to help them understand that and realize it and see it, then you know what? They're going to go out and impact a lot more people's lives because leaders get something done. They move mountains.
Whether they're a coach or a client, we've had the opportunity to help them to take a look at their own lives and to realize that it's not too late to change. So it's been really cool to be able to watch people transform before our very eyes and see them grow.
I knew who I was inside. I was very confident of who I am on the inside. But when I looked in the mirror, the way my clothes felt, the way I felt, I was not happy at all. I was really desperate. I saw some friends of ours up in Iowa that we had known many years, a bunch of them, posting these incredible pictures. Yeah, they had lost weight, but they glowed. They looked like healthy, and that drew my attention. I've lost 35 pounds. I've kept it off because I didn't do a diet. I got a hold of my health, and that's what transformed me.
It was just so transforming.
To me, the program is a gift, and the business is a gift. And I want to give that gift away to anybody and everybody. I lived out loud. I made trainings a rock in my life, and I just stuck to the hip of my coaches. And you know what? It worked. We had a large amount of people at our church doing this and loving it. And so it just really began to take off. So it wasn't that I was necessarily looking for business because, again, I didn't have time. But I'm so glad I said yes.
OPTAVIA is such a great program because the system is there. The habits of health system that Dr. A has established. There's so much information there. For almost any question that comes up, we have a resource. We have a way to find the answer and provide that to our clients.
To have a program that doesn't just impact our lives, but our kids' lives and our grandkids' lives, to me is just wonderful to establish those healthy habits in their lives that will pass on from generation to generation.
The power to impact generational change when it comes to someone's health is huge.
OPTAVIA has the system rolled out for you. And so I feel like if it would not have been there, my life just didn't have space for it to do that. But that I knew that if I stuck with my mentoring coaches and just walked each day alongside of them, it was on-the-job training. And Helen Irwin said this, that your best mentor, your best coach is your future self. And so my future self coached me, and I worked and I worked and worked. I'm just so thankful that my mentoring coaches that said yes. And today, almost 4 years later, I said yes. And not only got healthy, but our finances have gotten majorly healthy. But now there's thousands and thousands of others that are getting healthy in their bodies and in their finances because of my yes. To me, OPTAVIA is one of the best things that